Hi Joel, this is Michelle, and I want to first of all say thank you for taking time out of your day on Monday to speak with me. In this video, I'm going to show you those 3 things that you can do to bring more customers into your business and start beating out your competition. So once you've had a moment to review this video, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can also take this stuff I'm going to show you and do it on your own. I'm perfectly fine with that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And the 3 things that we're going to go over today are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So number 1 is going to be content. And most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content needed on Google for the number 1 position is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up at the top of Google, you want to at least have 1,500 words on your homepage with those white keywords. So what I'm going to do today, Joel, is compare TLC with one of your top competitors, and that's going to be Affordable Tree Service here. They also service more Norman, Oklahoma City surrounding areas. And what I did first is took both of your homepage URLs and I put them into a word counter. And right here it shows me that TLC has 369 words, where Affordable has 1,210. So it won't be hard to beat, but you just need to make sure that you get those at least 1,500 words or more on your homepage with those right keywords. So if we just scroll down through yours here real quick, you can see the different details that are on there. But if we go back over to Affordable, you can see where they have additional content where it's coming up with that 1,200 words. And what you can do also is on here, anywhere that you have like pictures, if we right click on that and do save as, it just says TLC Lawn and Tree and Lawn Care, which is perfect. It's your company name. It's good to have that on there. But you can also add additional key, wording in here, other services that you offer, service areas as well. And you can also, let's just click on one of these because it looks like these are probably inserted as maybe as a picture as well. Same thing. So on this file name line, you can add additional things in there for the different services, service areas that you do service. So definitely do that. Now what I want to go ahead and do is there are tools out there that we can use. We use 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙬 there's other ones out there. Usually there is like a monthly fee on these, and what it basically does is gives me a behind the scenes of what Google is looking at when it ranks a site. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to look at your competitor first. So Affordable here. They have, yeah, I got it on right, 50 keywords listed. So if we go to keywords by traffic, we can see some of the wordings that they're being found that they have on their site. Norman, OK, tree service, Norman, OK, Norman, tree removal, Norman, OK, and of course it keeps going down. Now you do have Affordable Tree Service LLC. These are still good, but these are considered branded keywords, and basically it's considered branded because it's the company name. Now most of your customers are not going to know your company, so they're just going to be putting in a particular service that they're looking for, and maybe that service area. Let's go ahead and put this back because we'll look at this later. And if we go over to yours, you have 17 keywords. So let's go ahead down here and look at yours. TLC Tree, TLC Tree Service, TLC. Most of your top ones that are listed here are going to be your company name in that search. And like I said, most people don't know the company, so they're going to be searching for the actual services that they're looking for, like Tailored Lawns and Tree Service, which sounds like it might be a different company too, but yeah, everything in here looks like it's, if you get down here, Tree Services Edmond, Tree Removal Edmond, Tree Trimming Norman. So you do have some other keywords in here, but you have a lot of branded ones. And like I said, branded ones are good. It's your company name, get it out there, but you want to make sure that you add additional keywords for those types of services and service areas that you do have. So then let's go ahead, and what we're going to look at next is one of the things, of course, then, just to start beating out your competitor, get those 1,500 words or more on there. And then also get those keywords added as well, because it's 100% beatable to beat your competitor. And that's definitely what you need to do with that homepage. So now let's go ahead, and I'm going to just pull up here real quick a search. I put in tree service Norman, okay. And this is a Google search, and of course the first thing you come up to is going to be sponsored ads for like Holman here and Woodchuck. And if you go down here, you have Oklahoma City Tree Service. And ads are okay. They can work, but if your foundation is not dialed in, they can be definitely a money pit. You can lose money on that. So you just want to be careful before you spend any money on any type of ads. You just want to make sure that your website will convert first before doing that. So then the number 2 thing that we're going to look at today is citations. And what is a citation, you might ask? And what it is, if we scroll down here past this sponsored one, you have your business section right here, and you have Affordable Tree Service, Norman Tree Service, and Tree Wizard. So this is our Google Maps. And this is right here, these top 3 is considered our map pack. They are the top 3 competitors that's listed here on top, and right here is Affordable in that number 1 position. And what this is also called is NAP. It's the name, address, and phone number of your company listed across different directories. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. So you might be asking, well, how do I get myself up in this section right here? How do I get pushed up with Affordable, Norman, and Tree? Well, it's getting those citations listed across different companies. And what we're looking at is companies like Yahoo Local, Bing, Matchpoint, Local Pages. Any of those types of pages that you get your name, address, and phone number listed on will start pushing you up here. And the more you get than your competitor, the more you're going to gain trust than them with Google. And then Google will start pushing you above them in this map pack, and you'll get up above here with Affordable Tree and Tree Wizard, or Norman Tree and Tree Wizard, excuse me. So say Affordable has 1,200 citations. So you want to go out and get more than they have. So you just don't want to match them. You want to dominate them. So I would say go out and get 100, 150 more citations so that it pushes you above them, and it takes a lot longer for them to catch back up then. So number 3 that we're going to look at today is going to be backlinks. And what you might be thinking is, okay, well, what's a backlink? And if we scroll down past here, right here where you have Affordable Tree Service, Norman Tree, and Tree Wizard, top 3 again, this is our organic section. And this is where you want to be. You want to be in this number 1 position where Affordable Tree Service is. When most customers come in and they're searching for something, 20 to 25% are going to go with these top 3 right here on the Google Maps. But the rest of them are going to go right here at this first company that's listed. The number 1 company that's across in here in Google is what they're going to click on. And this is where you want to be. And how do you get there is you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, it comes down to those backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So here's a quick sample of it. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice or backlink. Kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, that's passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. Because here's the thing, not all backlinks are created equal. There are scammy ones out there, and there's ones that, are just not towards what the services that you offer. So if you get a local blog or an industry site linking back to you, well then great, perfect. But if you're in a tree service and you get a backlink from McDonald's, that's not going to be a great link because that's not the type of services that you offer. So you just want to make sure when you get backlinks, you get ones that are towards the type of services that you offer, your industry that you're in, and that they are not bad ones. You want to make sure that you get good ones. And So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go back to that same tool that we were looking at earlier. And we're going to look at your competitor first. They have 252 backlinks. And if I go over to you, you have 195. So what that is telling me is that they have more backlinks with strong relevant source from strong relevant sources. And that's why they are currently in this #1 position above you, is that they have those strong relevant sources that are pushing them up into this #1 position. And once again, how do you get these? Well, it's the same way we would go out and we would find out what backlinks are linking to them, grab those good ones, and then get those links added to your business as well. And, you know, getting to the top, it's not magic. It is definitely a method, and I've shown you that here today. So just a quick recap. So content, you want to make sure you have at least 1,500 words on your homepage with those right keywords. #2 is going to be those citations. You know, you want to make sure you have anywhere from 100 to 150 more citations to beat out your competition by a landslide. And of course, those backlinks. You want to make sure you have strong, relevant backlinks so that Google starts to show, you start to show Google you have the authority and they start pushing you up. Now, if you have these top things, that can make you #1 across Google. So now what you can do, you can either go with this information I provided you today and go with it on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself some time, give me a call. My number is 405-410-3024. Once again, my name is Michelle. My husband is Stephen. We own Thrive Tunnel Digital Marketing Pros here in Moore, Oklahoma, and our number is 405-410-3024. You can also email us as well. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day, Joel. Bye.